Hello, everybody. How we doing? So my name's Jennifer Holzhauser, and I'm going to be your host today. So I hope everybody is here to learn how to become a travel agent because that is what we're going to talk about today. Um, hello, Amar. Hello, Kimberly. You're in Italy. Awesome. I love this. I love it. We are from everywhere, guys. Like I said before, my name is Jennifer. I'm going to be your host. And today we're going to learn how to become a travel agent. I hope that's why everybody's here to learn how to become a travel agent. A couple of house rules I do want to go over real quick is to have something to take notes with. Okay. Definitely take notes because what I'm going to do is present the information to you. It's very laid back, guys. If you're eating dinner, eat dinner. If you're having a drink, have a drink. Um, what's going to happen? I'm going to present the information to you. It's probably going to take about an hour long. Definitely take notes. Okay. Also, write down any questions that you're going to have. I know you're going to have questions. Write those down because I guarantee about 90% of your questions are going to get answered throughout this call. All right. So because of that, where I will anything you want to go over, any questions that didn't get answered, I will have a Q&A at the end. All right. So I'm going to present, take your notes, write down questions. We're going to have a Q&A at the end. Another thing too is that this is me live on Zoom. Okay. Um, this is a live call. So if you're on an iPhone, if you're on an iPad, if you're on some type of device, this will eat your battery. So definitely have a charger because I don't want you guys upset with me for taking all your battery tonight. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna go ahead and just I'm trying to find to see if I have a co-host on here. Oh, I'm gonna add Rachel as one. I am gonna make a co-host because you never know with our Missouri weather. All right. Oh, there's Amber. Okay. All right, make a couple co-hosts. There we go. All right, perfect. Okay. So again, my name is Jennifer Holzhauser. I've been a travel agent since March of 2021. I love this. Okay. I came from like the bookkeeping world. I'm a numbers nerd, did accounting, I came from that world. Never in my life did I ever think that I'd be a travel agent. It was never on my radar. Okay. I love to travel, but never did I think I'd be a travel agent. I've been doing this, like I said, for over 4 years, and I will never go back. Like, this is it. I found my passion. I love this. This is me. I'm doing it. Okay. I've been a single mom forever to my son. He's 23. I need to update my slides. He turned 23 last month and he drives a truck, drives a semi, drives a dump truck. He's, doing great things as well. Like I said, I'm from Jeff City, born and raised in Jefferson City, Missouri, and you will see a lot of me. Okay. If you decide this is the right fit for you, you will see a lot of me. I do a lot of trainings. I mentor other agents. I see, yes, mom power. Yep. Thank you. Um, I do, like I said, I do a lot of trainings. I mentor other agents. I help other agents. So yes, hope you grow to love me. Let's go ahead and get started here today because I don't want to take too much of your time. So, what we're going to cover is basically how to become a travel agent in today's market, our host agencies, our vendors, and how to get certified. You do need to be certified to book travel. Okay. Our certification process is simple. There's nothing to study for. All right. There's no test to take, nothing to study for. It's a couple of videos that you're going to watch, and then you take a quiz at the end of each video. All right. That's it. The whole process maybe might take you about an hour to complete, depending on distractions. All right. Um, so who are we partnered with? We are partnered with a host agency. Okay. A host agency provides us with all the proper credentials for us to book travel, right? There are a multitude of host agencies out there, multiple of them. All right. I chose our host agency is Archer Travel. Okay. I chose Archer Travel for a number of reasons. One of the main reasons I chose Archer Travel is because they have been in the industry since 1952. They have been in business since 1952. And not only that, they're family owned and operated. All right. Talk about mom power. Family owned and operated. They started with the parents, Cliff and Lola Archer. In 1952, they started actually out of a Greyhound bus station. Their son, pictured here below, is Ron Archer, and he today owns, manages Archer Travel. They do have, is it 4 or 5 main offices? There's one in Los Angeles, California. It's in La Crescenta, California. They have a main office in Las Vegas, Nevada. I think it's in Henderson. They have an office in Mexico City, Mexico. They have one in Sydney, Australia, and they have one in the UK. I think it's Glendale, UK. I need to Can't remember. It's brand new. We just opened that one in UK. So we do have main offices. We're international. I love it. Archer Travel is amazing, guys. If you need help with anything, they're there for you. Okay. Their support is awesome. We love Ron Archer. We call him Santa Claus because one of the main reasons we call him Santa Claus is because he wants us to be a product of the product. What's our product? Travel, right? He gives us travel. Okay. He gives us those cruise tickets. He gives us those all inclusive, hotel stays. He gives us the flights. He gives us the cash to go. He wants us to be a product of that product. Another reason is Ron Archer, every single agent has Ron Archer's cell phone number. How many of your guys as CEOs do you have their cell phone number? And you can call them at any time and get the help that you need, right? I've had to call Ron Archer before in the like evening time, like it was late. I'm talking 8, 9 o'clock at night. I had to call Ron Archer. And guess what he said? How can I help you? It wasn't, did you call this person? It wasn't, how come you didn't reach out to them? How come you're calling me this late? No, it was, what's going on? How can I help you? That was the first thing he said, right? That's why I chose Archer Travel. Okay. Just those simple reasons right there. We are affiliated with all these acronyms below. If you don't know what they mean, that's okay. Like I said, came from the bookkeeping world, had no clue what this was. All right. 4 years ago when I sat here. We have ASTA, NACTA, OSSN, ARC, IATAN, CLIA. Okay. Now, I'm really only going to mainly hit on IATAN because that is the main focus of everything. Okay. So IATAN is what tells vendors that you're a travel agent. All right. Because we're a travel agent, right? So we're going to work off of an IATAN number. Okay. We're going to work off of Archer Travel's IATAN number. Now, what is an IATAN number? It tells vendors that you're a travel agent, right? Anybody can go online and book travel. Yes or yes. We've all done it. We've all gone to Expedia. We've all gone to Royal Caribbean. We've all gone to Disney, whatever, Carnival, Priceline, Travelocity, Booking.com, and booked a trip, right? Guess what? Commissions are built into that price package. Did you guys know that? That price you see? Commissions are built into that. What happens to those commissions as a consumer booking travel? The vendor you booked it through, they keep it. They keep it. So what does that mean? Essentially, you're an unpaid travel agent, literally paying somebody else for work that you did, right? So what's going to happen now? You're going to become a travel agent. We're going to work off of Archer Travel's IATAN number. So already you're 73 years grandfathered in. Okay. Now those vendors see that you're a travel agent because we're off of Archer Travel's IATAN number. They see you're a travel agent, then they have to pay out those commissions to Archer, and Archer's going to turn around and pay you. Okay. I'm going to hit on that here in a minute. But first, the travel industry itself, it's a multi-trillion-dollar industry. Guys, it's like a $9-10 trillion industry. Okay. Everybody travels. Everybody travels, whether it's for a vacation, family vacation, a honeymoon, a wedding, trying to think, a business trip, sports travel. How many of you guys have kiddos in ball right now? Baseball season, softball season, basketball, archery, camp, or whatever. What am I trying to say? Cheerleading, dance, whatever, right? Where are you whenever your kiddos are playing ball? You're staying in a hotel room, right? Because you want to watch your kiddos play ball. So you're staying in a hotel room. Who's normally booking those hotel rooms? The team coach, the coach's spouse, or the team parent, coach's spouse, whoever, right? What's happening to those commissions? Hotels only have commissions built in. So when the team parent or the coach's spouse books it, the hotel keeps those commissions. Now that you're going to be a travel agent, say, hey, let me book these rooms. Let me block these rooms off. Let me do the research, right? The commissions are built in. I get paid those commissions. I can donate to the team. It's a win-win for everybody. You don't have to donate if you don't want to, but you can. It's a win-win for everybody. So we have access to everything. I know some travel agencies, some host agencies, they can only book certain things. Like some can only book just Disney only, or some can only book cruises only, right? We have access to everything. So if your clients call you and they say, hey, we want to go on a river cruise, We have access to river cruises, ocean cruises, world cruises, luxury cruise lines. We have access to all the flights in hotels, international. I have clients right now in Ireland, in Scotland, in Wales, in Italy, or in India. Okay. I have clients all over this world because we can book international travel, all-inclusive resorts. Okay. Rental cars, because we know your clients need to get somewhere when they travel, right? And it doesn't stop there because we know your clients also want to do stuff while they're on vacation. So we have access. We're a one-stop shop for everything. Let's say you have clients going to, like, they want to spend a weekend in St. Louis, okay? And the Cardinals are actually winning this time. They're going to spend a weekend in St. Louis and they want to catch a Cardinals game. We have access to sporting event tickets, literally from like bull riding to the Super Bowl. We have Chiefs tickets, guys. Theme park tickets. You have clients going to Florida and they need the flight, the hotel, the rental car, right? Now they need tickets to Disney World. They need tickets to Universal Studios. They need tickets to SeaWorld, Busch Gardens. We have access to all of that. Okay. So we can do everything for your clients. All right. If they want to go to a concert, if they want to go to a Broadway show, New York City, and want to see Hamilton or Branson, Missouri, we have, tickets for Branson, Missouri. Activities, your clients are in Cancun and they want to swim with the dolphins, we can add those excursions onto your client's itinerary. All right. So again, we're a one-stop shop for everything. Okay. We book directly with the vendor and supplier. Okay. So I know some host agencies, some travel agencies, they have what they call like a GDS system. We don't use that. All right. So I'm not even going to get into it. We book directly with that vendor and supplier. Okay. So just as a consumer booking travel, you would go to Disney.com, right? Or if you want to book a cruise, go to Carnival, go to Royal Caribbean. You want to book an all-inclusive vacations, go to Apple Vacations, FunJet Vacations, whatever, right? We have that same platform, except we're going to use Disney for travel agents. They all each have their own travel agent portal. Carnival for travel agents, Apple Vacations for travel agents. Okay. Archer Travel has over 133 preferred vendors that we work with. This means we have that one-on-one relationship with over 133 vendors. All right. And over 73 years, we have never lost a single relationship with any vendor. That right there is huge. Okay. This shows Archer Travel's loyalty, right? It shows how well they work with other vendors. Vendors want to work with Archer Travel because of their experience. Okay. Archer Travel has had more experience. They've been in business longer than some of the vendors. All right. So that right there alone says everything. So how do we get paid? All right. So we know that those commissions are built into that price package. We know that the vendors are going to pay Archer Travel. Archer Travel is going to turn around and pay us. All right. Now, another reason why I went with Archer Travel is because if you do research on different host agencies, you're going to find that some of them pay out 50% of those built-in commissions, 60%, 70%, 80%. Archer Travel pays out 90% on day one. Okay. Some agencies, they have a tier, that you can book through. Archer Travel pays out 90% on day one. All right. That's huge. So let's say, for example, you booked a $10,000 trip. All right. $10,000 trip. And we're going to say that there's $1,000 commissions built in. All right. We're just going to use easy numbers here. So Archer Travel, they're going to pay out 90%. That means they're going to keep 10%. 10% of those built-in commissions, that $1,000, that's $100. Archer Travel is going to keep it. We're using all your credentials. Take it, right? Have at it. Now, your travel trainer, the person that invited you here, they too get 10%. All right. 10% of that $1,000, that's $100. And now you're asking yourself, why do they get my 10%? Like, no, I did the work. Why are they getting it? Because your travel trainer, the person that invited you, they're going to help you. They're going to train you. Remember when I introduced myself, I said, I help other agents. I train other agents. This is what we do, right? We help other agents. We make sure that you're registered with those vendors and suppliers. We make sure that first quote you have to send out to your clients, second quote, third quote, let's go over it together before you send it to your clients. Let's make sure you have everything right there needed, right? Your booking, your first booking, second booking, third booking. Let's go do this together. Make sure the I's are dotted, T's are crossed. Let's cover this checklist. Okay. 10%. It stops there. It stops there. You get the remaining amount, that big bulk amount, the remaining amount, that's yours. That's 80%. 80% of that $1,000 built-in commissions, that's $800 in your pocket. Okay. So I'm going to show you exactly how this works. All right. So I'm going to go right here to Virgin Voyages. If you guys don't know Virgin Voyages, oh, I hope okay. If you guys don't know Virgin Voyages is an adult-only cruise line. It is absolutely amazing. I just got back from one in January a couple months ago. If you've never been, I highly recommend going. Okay, especially with no children. All right, so we're just going to do 2 adults here. We're going to hit continue. All right, I'm going to show you exactly how this works. So we're going to go. When does everybody want to cruise? Let's go in. Let's just do summer. Let's go in July. Search some voyages here. All right, let's do this Grand Cayman one. That looks fun. All right, we're going to select that. So Grand Cayman, select, continue. All right, now these are the cabins. We get to choose our cabin. We're not going to do Mega Rockstar for $12,000. We're not going to do a Rockstar for $7,000, even though we did in January. Another agent was able to get a Rockstar quarter. Oh, those are awesome. Those are fun. We definitely took advantage of that at their expense. We're going to do a balcony cabin. Okay. We're going to do a balcony cabin, and we're just going to do regular sea terrace balcony cabin here. So 1 for 2 adults, click continue. If you guys want to go to Virgin Voyages and follow along with me, you're more than welcome to. So what I did was on Virgin Voyages, July 13th through the 20th on the Valiant Lady out of Miami, leaving and returning back to Miami. Okay. Now, right here is your cruise. Okay. It has everything included. So maybe. Okay. This gratuities are included on this cruise, and you get $100 sailor loop included on this cruise. All right. So this is a balcony cabin. We're going to go up here to the invoices. All right. It is at $3,780 for this cruise. Okay. For 2 adults, $3,780. Everything's included. Your Wi-Fi, your gratuities, all that's included. All right. Now I'm going to click right here to agency invoice. This is what, when we're on the travel agent portal, we get to see this agency invoice. As a consumer, you won't have this agency invoice, right? If you're on virginvoyages.com, you won't get to see this, okay? So this cruise right here, what do we say? Oh, there it is. It's a $3,780 cruise. Commissions right here, $518.08 on a $3,780 cruise, okay? So $518.08, 10% of that goes back to Archer Travel. We're using all their credentials. That's $51.81, right? Take my $51. Your travel trainer, the person invited you here, they're going to help you with this, right? They're going to help you book this. So 10%, $51.81. So 518.08 times 80%. 80% is going to go in your pocket. That's $414.46 in your pocket after booking this cruise. And guys, your first cruise, this took me like, what, a minute to do? Your first cruise, I guarantee from the start to finish, it might take you about 2 hours to do. From start to finish, 2 hours, maybe 3. Okay, let's give 3. $414 in 3 hours worth of work. That's commissions that are built in. Okay. That's the commissions that are built in. That is what Archer pays you, $414.46 from 3 hours worth of work, if 3 hours. All right. That's what I'm talking about. You can book this on Virgin Voyage as a consumer, pay that same amount, $3,780, and Virgin Voyages keeps that $500. Keeps those commissions. See what I mean? Yes. All right. Perfect. So now I do this next part I'm going to talk about. It is called wholesale pricing. Okay. We created this next part because vendors do not pay out until after your client travels. All right. So your clients can cancel until the day of, right? Day of. Okay. So that is why if the vendor's paid out to you, okay, and your client's canceled, you're responsible for paying those commissions back. All right. This is why the vendor said, you know what, we're just going to pay out till after they travel. Just makes everything easy. Okay. We know some people cannot wait, right? We know some people ready to make some money. We don't want to wait till they travel. Everyone needs money now, right? So we created this next part. We're the only host agency that has access to this. Okay. This is called wholesale pricing. All right. Wholesale pricing is the bottom dollar that a hotel can sell a room for. Okay. Bottom dollar, right? Now, where am I going here? I'm going to show you exactly how this works. Let's say, for example, that Nancy, I'm going to pick on you. You have clients. They called you up and they said, hey, we want to go to Vegas, right? We want to go to Vegas over July 4th, okay? And we want to stay at this Westgate Las Vegas resort. It has everything we want. This is where we want. All right, perfect. So they went to Expedia. Your clients went to Expedia, right? Westgate, July 2nd, July 6th, 2 travelers. They said, we found this room. We really want this room. It's just a king room, you know. We really don't want to pay this much for this, right? Ah, come on, internet. It's $118 a night. It's $118 a night, right? And with resort fees and everything else, comes up to like $737. So $118 a night. We really do not want to pay that. What do you have it for? Right? So they call you up, Nancy. What do you have it for? Let me check. So Nancy, you're going to go to your Evo Plus. Again, the only host agency we are that has this. All right. So it's our Evo Plus wholesale website. You're going to type in Las Vegas, Westgate Resort, July 2nd, July 6th, 2 adults. Okay. Now, you're going to select your room, that signature signature king room, right? The same room, signature king, sleeps 2, fully refundable, right? $118 a night. Okay. Let's go back here to Evo Plus. 2 adults, king bed, fully refundable, $118 total. $25 a night plus taxes, $118 total. That does not include your resort fees. Okay. Doesn't include your resort fees. So for 4 nights, $25 a night plus your tax, the $118.98 total for 4 nights, right? Let's go back here to this. Yes. Oh, wow is right. All right. We're going to go back here. We're going to click on here. I'm going to see the exact price minus the resort fees. Okay. So that way we're dealing complete apples to apples. All right. So minus the resort fees, it's $533.31. Right. With the resort fees, it's $737. Okay. Pay at property 204, pay now 533. So on Expedia, they're seeing $533.31 that they have to pay right now. Okay. We're at $118.98. That's what they have to pay right now. All right. Now, wholesale prices. There is no commissions built into this. Okay. There are no commissions built into this. All right. But this is the fun part. You get to add your own commissions to this price. Okay. Your clients found it for $533. We're sitting at $118, $120, right? That's a $413, $414 difference. So what are we going to do? What would you guys do in this situation? Personally, through experience, I would add $200 to this price. So what's going to happen? We're going to sell this to our clients for $320, right? Let's make it even, $320. So that $118.96 is going to go book the room, right? That $118.96 books the room. What happens to that $201.04 that you added on? That's going to go into your pocket the minute it's booked. We use a non-refundable wholesale service fee. So it's going to go into your pocket the minute it's booked. 10% does not go to Archer Travel. 10% does not go to your travel trainer. All 100% of this goes into your pocket the minute it's booked. Okay. Um, this is why we do this, right? So what's your client going to do? You're going to call your clients and you're going to say, I have this room for $320. You have it for 320? I have it for 533. What are they going to say? Book it. You're saving me over $200. Book that room, right? That's why we do this. Now, a lot of you guys have booked through Expedia before, right? Book their Expedia. Guess what? Commissions are built in Expedia. This right here is Expedia. It's Expedia Tap, the travel agent portal. You get to book through this, okay? If you want to book this room through Expedia, there's $69.33 built in, right? So if you want to book it directly through the vendors, give them the full price, you can still earn $69. Or you need money right now, give them a discounted price, save your clients money, make your clients happy, put money in your pocket today. Okay. That's wholesale pricing. So that way you're not waiting until they travel, because believe me, everybody needs money right now. All right. So now we can also take those as perks. You see those in Vegas? Oh my God, we have them everywhere. We have them in Cancun, Dominican. Um, where did I think one of our agents just sent clients over to Italy and saved them like $10,000 for this hotel. Okay. Saved them a ton of money. All right. So you can book these for yourself. Obviously, you're not going to pay yourself, out of pocket commissions. So we take these as perks all the time. And also with perks, I'm just going to rummage through these real fast. We get a ton of perks, guys. Our perks are amazing, because what do resorts want? What do cruise lines want? They want travel agents on their ships. They want travel agents on their properties, and they want us happy, right? Because if we love that cruise line, what did I do when I was showing you in the example of Virgin Voyages? I went on their cruise, absolutely loved it, referred it, right? That's what we are. We're referring machines. Okay. We love their cruise lines. We're going to refer it. We love that hotel, that resort, that all-inclusive vacation in Cancun. We're going to refer it. That's why they want travel agents on their property. All right. So our perks, we get free cruises, guys. We get travel agent discounts. We get travel agent rates. We get theme park tickets. Okay. Like I'm talking Disney tickets, Disney World tickets. Oh my gosh. Kennedy Space Center, Busch Gardens, SeaWorld, all of them. Okay. Um, well, also, we get to earn points and cash from our bookings. This is the best part, because we book for our clients, right? We get to earn points in cash from our bookings. I leave my points accumulate all year long. And then like December 1st, that first week in December, what do? I transfer them over into cash. That's how I get my Christmas presents. That's how I buy my Christmas presents, from my bookings all year long. Right? It's a win-win for everybody, okay? Also, some of the resorts, they offer you free night stays. So like for Sandals, for example, every 7 nights booked through a Sandals property, you get a free night stay, the booking agent. So you book your clients, let's say you did 5 nights for one client, 4 nights for a client, 5 nights for another client, that's 14 nights. You just earned yourself 2 free nights stay. You get to accumulate these nights. I think it's like 18 months they expire. You have a year and a half to use them. So you get to accumulate your nights and go travel. You have free nights. I'm doing my 4 free nights this summer at Live Aqua in Cancun. So excited. Okay. Also your travel, it's a tax write-off. It's all a tax write-off. Guys, what are we? We're product researchers. That brand new resort that opened up in Hawaii, yes, I have to go there, right? I have to make sure I love it, because if I don't love it, how am I going to send my clients to it? That Virgin Voyage cruise that I was on, right? They're doing a cruise to Alaska. Yes, I'm going to go. Okay. I'm going to go and I'm going to research that trip, right? Because I need to make sure I love that line. I love that cruise to Alaska. So that way I can refer it to my clients. All right. I could go on and on about perks. Trust me. So how do I know I can do this? I know this question has popped up. So all of our trainings, right? All of our trainings are done through Zoom. Okay. just like you guys hopped on tonight on Zoom, live Zoom call, senior travel agent on the other end. All of our trainings are the exact same. Okay. Every day we have Q&As. We just got out of a Q&A before I hopped on here. If you have a question about anything, if you have a question about you have clients don't know what cruise line to put them on. You have questions about a client that wants to go to Japan or they want to go to Vegas. What hotel, what resort should I put them in Vegas? Hop on these Q&As. We can walk you through it. We have other agents who are fully specialized in cruises, in international travel, right? That they will help you. Okay. Um, Corporate trainings. Archer Travel has trainings, right? Every day we have corporate trainings. Archer Travel every day has trainings as well. Jose gets on. Jose with Archer Travel gets on. He does morning briefings. He's so funny. I love Jose. Ron Archer even gets on. Like he'll do a Zoom call every other Tuesday, I think it is. He does a live Zoom call to where either he'll do like a specific training or he'll do an open Q&A forum for us. Ron Archer, CEO of Archer Travel, does trainings with us. Okay. We have our own travel training website. This part right here, it's not an Archer thing. This is an us thing. Everybody on this call, us thing. Okay. It is our own website. We created this for you. All right. Because when I first started over 4 years ago, we did not have this, right? We did not have our own website. I made mistakes, guys. I made mistakes. You learn from mistakes, right? I learned from my mistakes. We all learn from mistakes. That's how we learn. But us and myself and senior other trade agents, we said we don't want these new agents coming in making the same mistakes we did, right? We need to avoid that. So we created our own training website for you. All right. This is literally a step-by-step guide to guide you. Okay. Step one, you have to register for the vendors and suppliers before you can book through them. So we walk you through how to register for those vendors and suppliers. Step two, we teach you how to qualify your clients. Like, what do I mean by qualifying my clients? You have clients who want to go on a cruise. They say we want to go on a Virgin cruise, but yet they're bringing children. They can't, right? You have to qualify your clients. They want to go to Cancun and they want an adults only one. So you're not going to send them to a a family friendly resort because they want adults only, right? So that's what I mean by qualifying your clients. You need to know exactly all their details. You need to get their budget, right? Because you're not going to send them to a high luxury end resort, $20,000 a night resort if their budget's not $20,000 a night. Okay. Step three, we teach you how to book start to finish, what to do before that booking, after that booking, during the booking. Okay. So the training is there. I had zero training when I first started this. Zero. Like I didn't know. I went online and booked my own travel. That's it. Right? Booked travel for myself and my son. That's it. I didn't ever done this before. Okay. That's how our training. It is so good. After that, we have like beyond the basics to where if you want to focus in cruises and group cruises, you want to focus on group travel, on weddings. If you want to focus on Disney, like all that training is there for you. I have a training on everything. Now this question has definitely came up. How do I gain clients? Right? This is the question for everyone. How do I gain clients? Like I love the training. I love the aspect of all this. I love the perks, love all of it. But where do the clients come from? We teach you how to have clients find you. That's the key word. Clients find you. Okay. Now, social media. What's social media? It's free advertising, guys. It's free advertising, right? If you can stay consistent and you can follow directions, clients will find you. I'm in Missouri, central Missouri. Okay. I have returning clients from Boston. I have returning clients from San Francisco. I have returning clients in Santa Barbara, California, Florida, Texas, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas City, St. Louis, all over because they found me. You do not spam. You do not cold call, right? Stay consistent, follow directions. Clients will find you. Okay. Now, I don't use social media. I don't use social media. Well, very much anyways, right? You don't use social media very much? Neither did Archer Travel in 1952. They didn't have social media in 1952, did they? No, no, they didn't, right? But because we book directly with the vendor and supplier, each vendor has their own marketing and tools tab, right? You can order collateral from those vendors. This is the beaches one from Sandals. Okay. The sister property is Sandals. When I say order collateral, I mean it's free. And when I say they deliver it to you, you don't have to pay shipping. It's free. Right? This is free. These are free business cards, guys. Literally free business cards. Put your name, your phone number, your email. I still, to this day, 4 years later, leave these everywhere. Leave these everywhere. I leave these in restaurants. I leave these in grocery stores. I leave these in retail stores. I leave these in bars and nail salons and my hair salon. Okay. You know what I do on Halloween every year, October 31st? Trick or treat, trick or treat. Put a little candy bar. Get some Disney ones, get some Royal Caribbean Carnival ones, right? Cruise lines ones, beaches. There you go. What does every child want from Santa Claus? Can we go to see Disney? Can we go to Disney? Can we go on a cruise? Yes. Okay. So we teach you how not to be a secret agent. All right. We teach you how to have those clients find you. All right. So what do you get here? You are a full service travel agency, literally travel agency from A to Z. Okay. Full service, A to Z travel agent. Now, you get your own travel website. Archer Travel gives you this website. With this website, you can put your picture, you can put your bio, your contact information, whatever you want to do on there. Okay. Um, Archer Travel does maintain the website. So any like cruise specials, destination specials, they put on there. So they maintain it. But your clients can book directly from your website. They can book their own flights, hotels, and or rental cars from your website, and you get commissions, guys. They book online through your website. That's commissions in your pocket. Okay, you'll get an email saying so and so booked. Our vendors, some of our vendors have their own affiliate links. If you want to check out my social media, you'll see my links everywhere. Okay. My sandals links, my Virgin Voyage links, my Viator links, golden tickets links, they're everywhere. All right. Literally, clients book on them. When you get those emails that says so and so booked a Virgin Voyage cruise for 16% commission, $500, and you didn't even lift a finger, that's like Christmas morning. Every like getting those emails, it's like Christmas morning. Okay. I love it. Um, Huge support network. We all help each other. That is the best thing about this is that we all help each other. We have agents that specialize, like I said, in international travel, in flights, in Disney, in cruises, in all inclusives, in whatever the case may be. Okay. We have agents that specialize that. If you don't know a question, somebody will. Right. The best thing too are Q&As. Like I have clients in India right now. I had no clue what I was doing. Okay. Sending those clients to India, I had no clue. I was on hosting a Q&A and I asked the question. All right. And I got help from other agents. That's how we work. Okay. That's how we do this. So huge support network, even from team level all the way to Archer level. All right. Travel agent certification. We went over that in the beginning. Access to over 133 preferred vendors and suppliers. You can earn your IATAN card. I didn't go over this very much. You must receive over $5,000 paid out commissions in order to receive your IATAN card. Okay. Some agencies don't give out IATAN cards. Archer Travel does. But once you receive over $5,000 in paid out commissions from the vendors, then you earned your IATAN card. Okay. Just another perk that Archer gives. Live one-on-one coaching. We're all here to help you. Travel booking training, literally how to book start to finish. Errors and missions insurance. Guys, we're all human. We are all human. And Archer Travel knows that. You are covered under their E&O insurance. Okay. This is huge right there to be covered under their E&O. Marketing training, literally how to have clients find you. We just went over that. Our exclusive training website that we created for you. Okay. Step-by-step website for you. The fam trips, the perks, the free cruises, the free Disney tickets, the Marriott Fantastic rates. I didn't even go over Marriott Fantastic rates. Guys, not all host agencies, not all agencies get Marriott Fantastic rates. We do. Marriott Fantastic rates, if you travel, you're going to use these rates. Okay. They're amazing. We go to Nashville and we stay in the Gulch, we stay at the JW Marriott. It's a $500 a night hotel room. We pay $149 a night for a $500 a night hotel room. That's our Marriott Fantastic rates. All right. I had an overnight flight. I had to stay over in Dallas one night. And I was like, well, I'll just, use my Marriott Fantastic rates. This was a $165 a night hotel. I got it for 62. Okay. So yes. They're worth it. All right. And then, oh, the Evo Plus. Don't forget about that Evo Plus, that wholesale. Start making money today. Like dive in, you or use those rates, right? You need to go on a hotel, use those perks. If no client, know somebody who's wanting to book a hotel, like, hey, let me book your hotel and whatever, let me save you some money and I'll make a little bit on the spot. So looking at this right now, everything that we talked about, right? And you're like, this is awesome, but I want 100% commission. I don't want, Archer to keep 10% or 10% to go to my trainer. I want all 100%. So I'm going to open up my own travel agency, right? I'm going to get my own IATA number. I'm going to get my own website. I'm going to call each of these vendors, all thousands of them, 133, be not preferred with any of them yet, but I'm going to call all these vendors. Okay. I'm going to get my own E&O insurance because you have to have that, right? I'm going to get all of this, set up my own website, set up my own business license. How much do you think it would cost you if you started your own travel agency? Go and type that in my chat because I need a drink. $500K, a lot. 200,000, 50,000, a lot. An IATA number, I want to say is anywhere between 15, I think about $10 to $15,000 is an IATA number. Just to tell vendors that you're a travel agent, it's anywhere between $10 to $15,000. Yes, so a lot. And calling all those vendors and suppliers, hi, I'm brand new. Do you guys have room for me? Hi, can I work with you? Yes, right? Now, does it cost something to do this? Yes, it does. Okay. Does it cost what you guys told me? No, not even close. All right. This is where people tell me, though, wait, I'm not paying to work. Like, why on earth would I pay to work? I'm here to tell you that no matter what industry you're in, you pay to work. You pay to work. Okay. I've been a single mom forever, guys, forever. There are times I could not afford to go to work. Gas tank, E, bank account, negative E. How am I going to get to work? Right? Hey, mom, can I borrow some money so I can put gas in my car to go to work? And she's like, yeah, that's fine. But where's all your money? Oh, you mean I had to pay before school dues because I worked and I had to get my son to school early. After school care dues because I worked and I had to pay to the school to watch my son, right? Childcare when I work and he didn't have school. All of that adds up, right? My son did the work program in high school and he did construction, did the work program. He had to buy his own tools in high school when he did construction, buy his own tools. You know what his Christmases and birthdays were? Tools. That's what his gifts consisted of. Tools, steel toe boots, maintenance on his truck, right? All of that. He's like, but mom, I really want, nope, this is what you need, right? We're needing right now. Okay. So no matter what industry you're in, after he graduated high school, he was 18 and he got his Class A CDL. He had to pay for that. He had to pay to take the test. It didn't matter if he failed the first round or whatever. It didn't matter if you fail or not. You pay to take that test. You pay to even change your license from the whatever it is, the regular to A. Yes, your driver's license. Now he drives a dump truck, and he has to buy tools to have in his truck in case his truck breaks down. If he doesn't have that proper tools in his truck and his truck breaks down, his truck's not running, he's not making money, right? So no matter what industry you're in, do we have teachers on the call? Thank you, teachers, for providing for our students, for our children out of your own pocket. Thank you. Because yes. So does it cost to do this? Yes, it does. Does it cost what you guys told me it costs? 500, 200, 100, a lot? No, not at all. Okay. We are an all-in-one month-to-month travel agency. We have a one-time enrollment, all right? One-time enrollment, and it's a month-to-month agency, okay? That means there's no contracts, all right? Now, you get to choose what you want. You can choose which one you want. There's two packages to choose from, okay? First package is our $89.99 standard package. Everything that we just talked about. Everything we just talked about, the certification, the insurance, the travel website, the marketing training, access to all the vendors and suppliers, our exclusive training website, the perks, all of it. Okay. Everything we just talked about, $89.99. Now, you can bundle this together. Okay. If you know you're going to be traveling and you're like, I'm going to go on a cruise here within the next 6 months. You know, that's my goal. I'm going to go on a cruise. Bundle this. Get these credits. $150 in hotel credits, $500 in cruise credit, $100 in flight credit, $250 in dining credits, plus our convention ticket for next year, 2026. It's valued at $350. Plus, you get a drawing for a trip to Hawaii. Okay. All of that is $299. A $500 cruise credit for $299, included with a $150 hotel credit, $250 dining credits, $100 flight credits, and a convention ticket valued at $350 for $299, plus everything that you hear. Okay. So now, no matter which package you choose, the basic $89.99 or bundle it for $299, every 30 days to maintain your business is $89.99. No matter which one you choose, it's $89.99. So today is May 20th. So June 20th, $89.99. July 20th, $89.99. August 20th. Okay. Every 30 days. There's no contracts, right? So it's a monthly, every 30 days, every month. All right. This maintains your business. You are in business for yourself, but you are never in business by yourself. Okay. We are all here to help each other. And your enrollment fee, your monthly fee, because it is a home-based business, it's a tax write-off. It's a tax deduction, right? I made my son a travel agent. Okay. Because at 18, 19, 20 years old, he did not have deductions, right? He didn't have deductions. And with the amount of money he was making driving a truck, you make decent money. And when you don't have deductions, you have to pay taxes, right? You have to pay into those taxes. So I said, he's not paying. I made him a travel agent 4 years ago, made him a travel agent. He has never had to pay in since. Never had to pay. He has gotten money back. He has gotten way money back. Okay. 21, he was able to buy his own house. He's 23 now. So now he has deductions, but he's still an agent. I'm like, nope, you're still an agent because he really likes the perks. And when he travels out of town for work, his hotel stays, he gets to write those off. He got to write off a bachelor party in Vegas when he went, not his. Good God, no. A buddy of his. He got to write that off on taxes. Yes. Okay. So it's all a tax write-off. Your phone bill, because it's your business, it's a tax write-off. Your internet, every month, your internet's a tax deduction. My mortgage, your rent, my mortgage, a deduction, a percentage of that is a tax deduction. My utilities, right? My trash. Okay. So it's a win-win, guys. It's a win-win. All right. Also, we have a 100% profit guarantee. Okay. This is how much we trust our trainings. We trust everything about this because we guarantee a profit. And if your 12-month earnings do not equal your investment. We will match the difference. All right. That's our guarantee to you. Trust the process, do the trainings. You will make a profit. Okay. Um, you have three ways to earn income: booking directly with the vendors and suppliers, like I talked about, that Virgin Voyage cruise. That's the vendors pay Archer Travel. Archer Travel pays us at 80% commissions. We do receive our commissions on the 15th and the last business day of every month, the 15th and last business day, and it comes through via ADP. So Work Market ADP. I have mine direct deposited directly to my account. Some people use like a pay card, however they do that. The instant commission, that wholesale pricing, that's 100% commissions in your pocket the minute it's booked. Okay. Guys, there's no cap on your income. There are no quotas to be made. My son does not book travel. I book travel. He utilizes it for everything else. Okay. No cap on your income. We had an agent just recently book her high school reunion on a cruise. High school reunion on a cruise. Okay. This was a $430,000 booking. High school reunion on a cruise for over $430,000. You guys saw the commissions for a $3,700 booking, right? Had over $500. What's the commissions on a $430,000 booking? That one booking is more than some people's yearly salary. This is what I mean by there are no caps on your earnings and there's no quotas to be made. You can book as much at it or as little as you want. Okay. We do have a way to eliminate that monthly fee, that $89.99 monthly fee. It is through our mentorship program, residual income. It puts you part of the profit pool. It is 500,000% optional. So if you are interested in learning more about this, please reach out to the person that invited you and we can go over all that information together. Okay. Because it's optional, I'm not going to go over it right now. But who is this perfect for? People who love to travel. Go travel. Take advantage. Go get that bundle. Take advantage, right? Of those credits, that Evo Plus. Take advantage of that. Okay. Those perks. People who love to help others. I have ladies right now in Scotland and Wales, like the UK. Oh my God, they're so funny. I'm so they are so funny. They're in their young 80s, okay? And they're so funny. Just even helping them download, the Delta app, the airline app, and all this other stuff that they needed. Oh, it was so fun. Okay. You're helping others, right? You're helping them make their dreams come true. Flexibility, work when and how you want. Guys, I started this part-time. I was working full-time. My son graduated high school and he went on, to work full-time as well. So he went on the workforce and I suddenly had a lot of time on my hands and I'm like, what am I going to do? Let's get a part-time job, right? But I still wanted my freedom. I didn't want to work Saturdays from 8 to 6. I didn't want to work Sundays from 10 to 5. I still wanted my freedom. So I came across this just like you guys did. I sat through almost the same thing you guys did. And right away, I said no. I'm like, nope, I don't want anything to do with this. I don't sell. I don't like salespeople. I want nothing to do with sales. Like I'm buying a car from you and you better just deliver it to my door. That's how much I do not want sales anything. Okay. And so I was talking to my travel trainer and she said, this isn't sales. And I'm like, how do you figure this isn't sales? And she said, because everybody travels. You don't sell travel. Everybody travels. We teach you how to market yourself. And I'm like, good point. Right? So I said, okay, let's do this. What do I have to lose? A free cruise? Oh no. Right? Tax deductions. I couldn't claim my son anymore. I mean, I have my house, but I couldn't claim my son anymore. So I'm like, okay, oh no. Right? Tax deductions. So I started this and 6 months in, I was kind of, supplementing my income at the time, just doing it part-time. And my full-time job let me go. They revamped their upper management, and the new operations manager's best friend needed a job. So let's get rid of me, right? That was over 3.5 years ago. That was over 3.5 years ago. I have not had a job in over 3.5 years, guys. Okay. I still to this day want to thank them for letting me go, right? Because this has been the best thing that's ever happened to me. Don't tell my son that. Um, I get to do this when I want. I do this from my home, right? On when I go travel, I just bring my laptop with me and I work on a cruise ship, or I work in Cancun when I'm going to Cancun or wherever I'm going, My son will call me and he's like, "Hey mom, I gotta go haul some rock. You want to go ride with me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, let's go ride in the dump truck today." So I will go ride in the dump truck with my son. Okay. So just the freedom alone for that, right? If you want to make money from home as a travel agent with a fully licensed, bonded, and insured travel agency with a community of supportive travel professionals, then this is right for you. So recap here real quick. Start your journey with our essentials. It is $89.99. Bundle it, get all of that together, $299 with those credits, that $500 cruise credit, $150 flight credit, $250 dining credit, $100 hotel credit, or $150 hotel credit, the convention ticket for $350, valued at $350. Get all that bundled it together for $299. Every 30 days. Today's May 20th. So June 20th, $89.99, no matter which one you choose, right? $89.99. July 20th, $89.99. Okay. You have a 10-day money back guarantee, so you literally have nothing to lose. Like I said, you can cancel at any time. There's no cancellation fee. There are no contracts. So you're doing this for 6 months. You're doing this for 6 years. We get it, guys. Life happens. Okay. Life happens. Lives. All right. If you need to cancel, you need to pause for a little bit, go in your back office, click cancel. Um, and that's it. Like that's it. You don't even have to tell your trainer that you're going to do it. Okay. Just go in your back office and do what you need to do. There's no monthly quotas, no cap on your income, and you have that 100% profit guarantee. All right. So thank you everybody for joining me today. And what was the best thing you liked about what you heard today? Sorry, I'm looking at this. Freedom. Yeah. Oh, the freedom's amazing. My mom actually got mad at me because I was traveling too much and I needed them to watch my dog. She's like, Jennifer, sorry. Hearing about how much we can make it and put in the work ourselves. Exactly. Yes. This is your business. You can make as much or as little as you want. It's yours. Work from home. I love it. The travel discounts, the perks. Oh my God, the perks are amazing. I like the fact that I can make my own website to market products. Yes. Yes, you can. Flexible, the 80% commissions. Yes, I love it. I want to be specialized in booking travels for academics and researchers. Ooh, I like that. I love how informative you were about all this. I have so much information now and more questions. Awesome, Nancy. I'm going to open up Q&A here in a second. The discount to travel. I love it. I love it. I like it all. Can I get more one-on-one? Sorry, we have the Wi-Fi. Oh, you have Genternet. Yes. Yes, you can, Paula. Um, okay, the freedom with picking when you want to work and wherever you want to work. Yes, exactly. Want to spend more time with my daughter. Oh, I love that. I love that, Edna. Okay, I'm gonna do this here. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. Now, work from home when I go back to the office. Of course, I still have time later. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of do this in steps here. So those of you who are ready to get started, like right now, let's do this. I'm ready to get started right now. I want you to type in my chat box, I'm ready / the person that invited you. So I'm ready / Jody. I'm ready / Sam. I'm ready / Amber. I'm ready / Jennifer, whatever. I want you to do that. Then if you have any questions, go ahead and type those in my chat as well. Okay, because I'm going to start you off that way, and then I'm going to kind of get you guys through the questions and everything else. One thing I do recommend is set yourself up with a new email address. Okay. You're going to register for the vendors and suppliers. You're going to register for Disney. You're going to register for Colette, for I'm trying to think of all the vendors and suppliers for Royal Caribbean, for Carnival. Um, they're going to email you like this right now. This month in May is Travel Advisor Appreciation Month. So we have been getting lots of promotions. Okay. Lots of perks, lots of promotions going on right now. The reason I say set up a new email is because if you don't want your personal email address to be bogged down, that's why we have that separate one, right? So that way all your vendors can email you through there. Um, I recommend using a Gmail because we do a lot through Google Docs, but again, use whatever you feel comfortable with. Is this Pearly? Oh my lands. Is this purely commission based? Is it difficult to bring on new clients? This is 100% commission based. Okay. 100% commission. So meaning you're an independent contractor, you will get a 1099 at the end of the year. All right. Once you make $600 or more, you'll get a 1099. Is it difficult to bring on new clients? No. If you trust the process, trust that training. I've had agents their very first month book over $50,000 in travel. I've had agents who did this for 6 months to a year and said they couldn't get anybody to book with them. They're like, well, I haven't had any. I don't have any clients. And I say, well, let's do that. Let's walk through. What have you done? Oh, nothing. Well, I don't have anything set up. Nobody knows I'm an agent. Okay. How are they going to book through you if they don't know you're an agent? Right. So it's up to you. You do this, you tell everybody you're a travel agent. It's just like opening a restaurant, right? You're opening up a restaurant. You open your doors. Are clients just supposed to know to come in and eat at your restaurant? Or how are you going to get them to there? Right? Exactly. So that's the same thing. Oh, look at this. So Nancy is ready, invited by Natasha. Hannah is ready, invited by me. Yay. Jordan is ready, invited by Jody. Mariana is ready, invited by Rachel. Amir is ready. Need one more personal meeting. Yes, it is possible. Amir, who invited you? Edna is ready, invited by Jody. Awesome. Does the website get put up immediately when starting? Yes. Yes. You just kind of have to set your website up, but yes, it's all immediately when you start. Nadia is ready, invited by Jody. Awesome. Rosie is ready, invited by me. Yay, I love it. Okay, those of you who are ready to get started today, reach out to however you've been in contact. So I think mine guys just text me. If you been texting them, however you've been in contact with Jody, with Natasha, with Rachel, send them a message, say, I'm ready. I need your link. All right. I'm ready. I need your link. What I'm going to do is I'm going to email you guys my link, my enrollment link. While you're waiting on my link and I'm finishing up these questions, set your email up. Just go ahead and do that now. Set your email up if you want to. Let me see, what else do I have here? I have my questions. Okay. I'm not living in the US. I'm Mexican and I live in the state of Tabasco. Can I still work from here? Edna, yes. We actually have an agency, or we have an office in Mexico. We have tons of Mexico agents. Okay. It's like huge growing. So yes, we do work with 26, 27 different countries, and Mexico is definitely on our list that we work with. If you have Do you have a U.S. address? If you have a U.S. address, who invited you? Reach out to Edna. Who invited you here? Okay, Amber, I thought I was you. All right. Why can I talk, Pearly? Do we purely book rooms or can we also book flights? Oh, Nancy, you have access to everything. You can book flights, rooms, hotels, rental cars, cruises, private yachts. Like, we have access to everything. Okay. Guided tours. All right. If you were invited by Rachel, she just emailed you her link. Latasha is invited by Melinda. Awesome. Okay. All right. Edna, you're invited by Jody. Perfect. Okay. Oh, you're welcome. All right. Once you guys have your link and your email address, ready, type a one in my chat, and then I'll know to move forward. I'm going to walk you guys through the sign up process because there are a couple things I do want to go over. You guys invited by me. Amir, if you want to hang on after this, we can do a one-on-one. But first, I'm going to walk everyone through the sign up process first. And let me send out my link real quick. I think I'm just going to do it this short way because I have so many tabs pulled up. It's not even funny. Everybody, want to get a later or tomorrow? Okay. Yes, Rosie, you can. Yes. But I'm just going to do it right now through here. Copy. So that way you can see. Let me. Okay, Amir. Okay, where am I at? Rosie, right there. Hannah. All right, Hannah, I'm sending you my link through directly through here. And then Rosie, I'll send you it through here as well, but we can go over and do that later. And then Amir, sorry guys, I know you're waiting on me now. I'm going to send you directly through here as well. Okay. And then has anybody not received their link yet? Is anybody still waiting on something? Okay, Jordan, you're waiting on Jody. Did you text her? I think she's on this call. Yeah, she's on here. Jody, if you are listening to me, Jordan and Edna need their link. Send them a text. Send her a text. And if somebody can put in my chat in the chat, not like our team chat, that Jordan and Edna are waiting on links from Jody. Okay, Jody said she texted Jordan and emailed Edna. Okay, perfect. So if you are waiting like Edna, that just brought me up. Check your junk mail. So if you don't get that email or that link in your email, check your junk or your spam because it could have possibly went in there. All right. Is anybody else still waiting on their link or is everybody ready to move forward or what do we need to do here? And guys, if you are thinking about this, like that is completely okay, to think about this. All right, Nadia, Nadia is waiting on her link as well. Letitia is waiting too. Letitia, who invited you? Okay, so Jordan has his. Melinda, if you are listening to me, Letitia needs her link. Jody's actually my mentor and I'm Melinda's mentor. So we're close. Sent. Okay, Letitia Melinda just sent her link to you. Mariana, did you get Rachel's link? Okay. Okay. Yes, you did. Awesome. Okay. Okay. All right. That is so Evolution Enterprises, Nancy. This is what they partnered with Archer. It'll be almost 10 years ago. It'll be 10 years next year. They partnered with Archer Travel, and they're the reason we actually get to do this from our homes. Okay. That's a great question. I really didn't hit over them, even though they're the reason we get to do this from home. Yes. Yeah, I always talk about Archer. Okay, so everybody have their link. Okay, Nadia received hers. Perfect. All right. Whenever you guys are ready, let me know. I'm also a single mom, so to be able to work from home. Oh, it is. It is a gift. I was fortunate enough when my son was younger, um, that I could kind of I was had a lot of freedom with my old boss. But yeah. Yes, Jordan, if you want to hang out and take notes while we do this, and then just keep in contact with Jody, let her know. But if you want to take notes while we do this, that'll work. Yeah. And like I said before, I didn't even finish my spiel. If you are thinking about this, you want to think about it, think about it. If you decide at the end that this isn't something that you want to pursue, that's okay. It's okay, guys. Um, but the only thing I ask is that that person invited you to this call. We're all travel agents, so let us book your next trip. Okay. Let us book that trip. All right. Um, all right, perfect. Amur, we can do that. You're able to another day, Nancy, if you want to think about it, not a problem. Just go ahead and take notes with me while I do this. All right. So you guys are going to have the link. Okay. Letitia is ready. So perfect. All right. You guys are going to click on the link. All right. That was sent to you. You choose the country that you're in. If you're in the United States, it's going to pop up United States. All right. If you're in a different country, it will pop up one of these countries that you're in. Okay. If you have a United States address, definitely use that United States address. All right. Because you're gonna click next. Now, right here, it's going to ask you to select language. If you're in the United States, it defaults to English. All right. It's going to default to English. If you need a different language, click the drop down box. If English is your language and whatever it defaulted to is your language, don't click the drop down box. I promise me. Okay. Now, right here is where you can choose the bundle for $2.99 or the regular essentials for $89.98. If you choose the bundle, right here is the terms and conditions explaining everything on the bundle. Okay. Everything is in black and white. It's right in front of you. All right. We don't hide anything. Okay. It's all right here in front of you in the terms and conditions. So you're going to choose whichever one you choose. Note that you cannot change it after you pay. All right. After you pay, you cannot change it. Trust us. I think all of us would go back and choose this bundle just because of that convention ticket. Right there. Mainly, all right. But whichever one you choose, it will not that's one you have to keep. Okay. You cannot after you pay, you can't change it. All right. Now, right here, it's going to have your agent or your mentor's agent ID number and name. Okay. It's going to be a 5 or 6 digit and then the name of your mentor, travel trainer. If it has a different name, if it could be like a spouse's name or my son's name or a business name. Okay. If it's a different name, just reach out and say, is this correct? And 99.8% of the time it is. Check this box. All right. Um, right here, enter in your information, your first name, your last name. Number one rule, leave company name blank. Leave this blank. Do not fill anything in here. Okay. Leave company name blank. If something does get filled in, excuse me, on this, um, it will override your first and last name on your certificate. Okay. We can fix it. It takes a minute. But just leave it blank. All right. Now, your social security number for USA purposes, tax purposes only, you will need your social security number. Just like if you filled out your I-9 and you're going to receive a W-2 at the end of the year, for your job. It's the same thing. Like I said, you're an independent contractor. You're going to receive a 1099 after you receive $600 paid out commissions. Okay. Archer Travel sends out the 1099. All right. Archer Travel sees your social security number, their payroll department. I will not see it. Your trainer won't see it. Nobody else sees it. Archer, IRS. That's it. Okay. Just like filling out your paperwork for work. Your birthday, you must be 18 years or older. Okay. Your new email address, if you have that made, go ahead and set that up right there. Fill out your information here. Now, for your website, like I said, Archer Travel provides you with a website. You get to name what you want to call yourself. So you get to name your business. My business, for example, is J2 Travel Booking. Jody, for example, is JZW Travel. Okay. Rachel is Anywhere You Dream Travel or something like that. I can't remember. You can name your business anything you want. All right. So if you know what you want to name yourself, what you already want to, name your business, go ahead and put that in there. Put that in here. Okay. If you don't know what you want to name yourself, you have to fill something out. Oh, yes, I got it right. If you have to fill you well, if you don't know your business, what you want to name yourself, you do have to fill something out here. Okay. Um, it has to be unique. No two websites can be the same. All right. Like anywhere at all. So if you don't know what you want to name your business, just put like your first name dot last name dot phone number, something unique. So that way, it, reads it, sends it through. You can change this at any time. All right. You can change it. So anytime, like if, 3 in the morning and you're like, I know what I want to name my business, come in here and change it. Anytime you want. Okay. Password, no special characters in your password. Just do letters and numbers only. Okay. Capital letters, lowercase numbers, lowercase letters, numbers only. Right here is an independent contractor agreement. Okay. Again, we don't hide anything. Here's your agreement. Check the box, your terms and conditions, check the box. You must be 18 years or older, check the box, and check the box because we have a 10-day money back guarantee. All right. You're going to click next, and then it's going to go to your payment screen. Your payment screen, you're going to click on the card that you're using and then enter in the information. After you fill out the information, click submit, and you're going to receive a 6-digit agent ID number. Write down that 6-digit agent ID number and write down the password that you created. That is going to be your lifeline. Okay. 6-digit agent ID number that you receive and the password that you created. And right underneath that, you're going to have Archer's IATA number. Okay. That's going to be your lifeline right there. All right. Now, if it comes back to this screen here, it doesn't go to your payment screen and it comes back to this screen right here in red will tell you what's going on, where the error is. 98.6% of the time, it's because either this box is not checked or somebody is already using your website, your travel name, your website name. Okay. If you're filling it out now, let me know. Otherwise, and let me know once you're in. Like, I'm in. Success. I don't know. I was trying to think of a word. Um, was I sharing my screen? Yeah, I was. Yeah. Okay. And then once you are in, I'm going to show you where to go after that. Okay. Copy. Everyone. Paste. All right. I put in the chat box here for everyone is myevolutiontravel.com. Okay. Once you receive your 6-digit agent ID number, this is where you're going to go next. All right. We're going to log ourselves into the back office here. Is everybody ready for me to move forward? All right. You're going to go to log in. So myevolutiontravel.com. You go to log in and you're going to enter in your 6-digit agent ID number here and the password that you created. Okay. First time when you log in, your very first time, it's going to take you to that terms and conditions page. Okay. That once you already looked through when you signed up, it's going to take you to that terms and conditions page again because they want you to see everything. All right. Then you sign your name, click submit, and then it brings you to the back office. Right here is your back office. Okay. Do not start scrolling and going everywhere. Just start clicking. Go click happy. All right. The only thing you will do, United States, you're going to click on highlighted yellow travel training program. If you're in Mexico, Latin America, any of those, you're going to click on this one. Okay. The Mexico, Latin America one. All right. Um, you have to get your certification completed before you can register for the vendors. Okay. So I'm going to click on the travel training program highlighted in yellow. These are the videos, your certification. You can watch your congratulations. Welcome to Archer video. Right here is your very first video. It'll be open for you. You're going to click on it, watch the video, take the quiz at the end of each video. At the end of the video, it'll take you like 5 minutes to do, if that, and then pass it with the 70% or higher and take the next one. Okay, watch the next video, take the quiz, pass it with 70% or higher, opens the next one. All right, see what I'm doing? Once you complete all 8, you're going to go back out to your back office and you're going to come back in to download your certificate. Okay. Maybe the whole process might take you about an hour to complete. Okay. So yeah, maybe 5 minutes. An email. Yeah. Congratulations. Welcome aboard. The whole process maybe might take you about an hour to complete. If you get stuck on a, like if you can't pass one, like let's say number 5, you can't pass it, or what number is that? 6. Number 6, you can't pass it, you can retake it. Okay. So there's no like, oh, I can't get certified now. What do I do? No, you can retake it. You will get certified. All right. Download your certificate right here. This is what your certificate is. Okay. Go ahead and download this and save it to your computer. All right. And then we will walk you through your next steps. Okay. Your next step immediately right after you get your certificate is you're going to go to myteamhorizon.com. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the chat as well. So myteamhorizon.com. Paste. And you're going to register here for this. Okay. You're going to complete your certificate. All right. And then you're going to upload it. Okay. Upload your certificate and then create your account. You must do both. You must upload and create. Okay. We have some that create but don't upload. We have some that upload and don't create. All right. So you have to do both. It can take up to 24 hours for email approval. Okay. To get approval for this, check your emails. All right. If you have not been approved by this time tomorrow, and you have not received an email, or you haven't received anything, let one of us know so that way we can see what's going on. Check all your emails, check your junk, your spam. Okay. Emails, sometimes they like to go in those junks. So check your folders. All right. Because sometimes they do go in there. Once you're approved for this, you're going to start right here. We have a walkthrough as well. Steps for success. This is our training website. Remember, this is the one that we created. This is not Archer Travel. This is us. Okay. We did this out of the kindness of our own hearts. All right. You're going to go right here to getting plugged in and follow these steps here. Okay. We have everything you need right there. And I wanted to do this one right here, step 1. And I send this out on my welcome email as well. But it's just kind of like I joined Archer, New Agent Basics. We have that. We have registering for the vendors and suppliers. We have everything set up for you. Okay. All right. Do we have any questions? So any questions or any last minute, or if anybody's still waiting on a link, or does anybody need anything from me? And I want to welcome Rosa. Yay, Rosie. Welcome aboard. Awesome. Yay. Okay. Perfect. All right. Yay. Okay. Um, Amar, if you're still on here, we can have that. If anybody has any last minute questions or wants to hang out, um, with it, we can do that as well. Okay, perfect. All right. Those of you need to hop off, you can hop off. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I will see you on the trainings. Like I said, you'll see a lot of me. We're definitely gonna have to go on those free cruises together. Um, all right. Thank you guys. I cannot wait to meet each and every one of you guys. Um, no, that's fine. Yeah, I can unmute you and do this. So yeah, give me 1 second. I'm in my next town over, going home now. I'll contact you tomorrow. Perfect, Rosie. Thank you so much. All right. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. Have a great day, and I will see you on the trainings and I'll see you throughout. All right. Bye guys. Okay, Nadia, you had a question, so let me unmute you real quick.
Yes. Could you hear me all right?
Yes, I can.
Hi, yes. Thank you. First of all, thank you for the whole presentation today. Greatly appreciate it. Let me turn on my.
Oh, you're welcome.
So yes, I do have questions before that I joined in. So I do speak multiple languages. So one of my target to aim on the clients would be overseas clients.
Mhm.
Do you guys allow doing like overseas clients?
Yes, we do. We can book from anywhere because I think that's one thing Amir wanted to ask too, because he has a lot of family and stuff in Egypt. We
Mhm.
can book overseas clients. So like if you have clients, where are your clients majority of them?
I'm trying to aim like Asia area, like China, Taiwan, Hong Kong,
Yes, we do.
Malaysia.
Yeah, because we actually have agents that do have, family in the that area. And
Mhm.
then all over actually. So yes, we can book from anywhere.
And if they have encountered like visa problems, is it our responsible to like take care of their visa?
No. No, we do not deal with visas or passports. I mean, obviously we'll have to handle the
Mhm.
passport information, if, obviously to enter it in and things. But as for them getting a visa, getting a passport, no, that's not they need to have that, obviously before they travel.
Okay, got it. And
Yes.
one last questions that I have. How do you manage your clients like that you do you keep a file on their name and like how do you manage them?
Yes, I keep a folder like of each of my clients, so I have all their information in a folder. I also have a spreadsheet on, I think I started with the spreadsheet, then I started doing folders. I keep all my trips in my spreadsheet, with that. Some agents use a CRM. Jody, I know you use a CRM, right? If you're listening to me, does that keep track of your client's information in the CRM? You might not. She might have walked away. I think hers does keeps track of the CRM that she uses because she uses Travelify and some agents use Travel Joy, and
Mhm.
Turn as well.
Okay.
Yes,
Thank you for the information.
you're welcome. Not a problem. All right, who's next? Amira, I think you were next, right? Unmute you. Anyone? Anyone? Amira?
Hello.
Oh, there you are. Hello.
Now it is unmuted.
Yes. All right, you're unmuted. Oh, not
Uh,
yeah, you are. Okay.
all right. So now, basically, I would like to sell my service for researchers and students who want to go on study trips to Egypt, mainly archaeological sites. So
Okay.
I have a PhD in archaeology, and I do teach archaeology here. So this is also serves like a platform to advertise the trips. So, and I give the tour myself to the archaeological sites. I have local permits to take them to the archaeological sites and give the tours. So uh, I was just my main question is if I enroll as a home-based agent, I do live in California, and I sell this kind of tours and organize these packages. Is this possible with this membership?
I want to say yes, but I don't want to direct you wrong. I
Yeah.
think what I'm going to do for you, Amir, I'm going to give you Archer Travel's phone number because I want you to explain what you do to them, and then because I'm pretty 90%, I guarantee yes, but I want you to have more claritative answer. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
that's out of my realm.
All right. So I set up my sole proprietor, like my name. So I have a name to be uh, like to market the trips, you know.
Hmm.
Uh,
We don't
so mm,
we don't want you to set up as an LLC because if you set
not
up
LLC, it's a sole
LLC,
proprietor as independent contractor.
okay, yes, yes. Yeah, do not do an LLC because that will negate the errors and omissions insurance.
Perfect. Perfect. That's good. I'm glad I asked this before I change my mind to LLC or anything.
Yes.
Uh, so far this sounds good, and I'm ready to enroll in a membership. And I took note of the links. I kept and saved the links you provided me.
Okay, so you do have that link. All right, and then I can
Yes.
send you an email as well.
If I may add, so I
Yes.
will also do the reverse. Like if I have customers from Egypt wanting to visit California, this is I think where most of the experience here is to also sell them or to facilitate their trip and hotel and flight bookings to California.
Yes, you can do that as well.
Okay.
Yes, same
Right.
thing as uh
So my last thing is, should I enroll now or I wait until you connect me and I follow up with you and then?
I put Archer's phone number in the chat there.
All right.
So it's 5:30 now
Okay.
out there. They might be closed, so you might have to wait till tomorrow to call them. You can
Okay.
try it, obviously, give them a call and try it.
Okay.
I don't know how long they might be there till 6 or 7, to be honest.
Okay.
Um, give them a call tonight, talk to them, and then let me know what they say too, because that's an interesting question, to see,
Okay.
because I know you can go on the trips, and do those tours, but a lot of the ones that I've done, they're already guided tours, so there's already a
Yeah.
tour guide there. So where
Yeah.
it's for you to be the tour guide, but I don't see why not, you
Yeah.
know.
I paid for myself. Like I have residency there and here, and I
Hmm.
have a license there to give these tours as well. But I can just have a local tour guide also give the trip is not a problem. Uh, the whole point of that question is can I sell tours to Egypt or not?
Can you?
Like through this membership?
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this was like the main question.
yeah, you can tour. Yeah, tour them. Because
Thank
I
you.
might have misunderstood
All right.
at the
Thank
beginning.
you.
Yes. But that is Archer's phone number too, if you want better
Perfect.
ver ver better clarification of that.
Great. I'm really grateful.
All right. Thank you. Okay, who is next? Edna. Let me unmute you.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And thank you for the presentation. It was too much information, but I understand everything that you said. But I still have questions. As you
Okay.
know, I'm Mexican. I live in Mexico. But my question is, how do I reach these clients, or how do I get more clients to sell, I don't know, tools, or I don't know if I can sell tours from Mexico or any other place, because I understand that there's more like travels in the United States, or this is what I
We
understand.
we have, which screen am I on?
Actually, I live like 9 hours from Cancun and all the Mexican Caribbean area, but I still have my doubts about all these. How can I reach all these clients and obviously get more commissions?
Okay. We have a huge, huge base in Mexico, all over, surrounded. Um, so our suppliers, Mexico, we work with all these different suppliers. I think I'm on Spanish. You can do Spanish or English. I think I'm on Spanish. So we can do all these different suppliers that you have access to in Mexico, living in Mexico. Okay. Um, we have tons of trainings as well, like Mexico trainings. So we have all these different suppliers that you can do. Expedia Tap. Um, we have Disney, don't we? Too, international. So yeah, you have, I mean, access to all that. Our Mexico trainings, we have right here. For presentations, we have Evo Plus trainings that you can do. Um, corporate trainings right here. For everything as well. So I mean, all of our training, and then our office is in Mexico City, Mexico as well. Oh, you're muted. I just read. Sorry. Where you at? And there you are.
Okay, yes, so I understand, and actually, I know a lot of these travel agencies. I recently received a link from Jordi, and yeah, I